Today we're gonna be reacting to Fresh and Fit. The reason why life is on easy mode for attractive women. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
The things that make a man attractive take time to acquire. Confidence, ambition, money, whatever
Status.
it is, a life experience, status, it takes time to acquire. The things that make a woman attractive, she's born with. So if you want to chase a career and make money, fantastic for you. Just understand it's not going to necessarily give you that much of an edge against other women, because a girl
That is definitely true. I ain't gonna lie. Myron off the gate is spitting facts. For those who don't know, this is my first time reacting to Fresh and Fit on this channel. I am a Fresh and Fit viewer. I've been literally reacting to watching Fresh and Fit videos for almost a year. Probably like, I'm gonna say maybe like April, May, June, like May timing type shit. You know what I'm saying? I started reacting to them when I was a junior. Right now I'm a senior in high school. And their advice, I ain't gonna lie, they give good advice, bro. Y'all should definitely tune in if you try to make money, you know what I'm saying, develop your social skills and shit like that.
that's more attractive than you, that makes less money than you, could potentially take the same guy that you're competing for, that you busted your ass to get that degree to impress. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I want to just add that the getting a degree and establish myself is more for me. I understand
Cool.
that. I understand
Cool.
that guys might not value me as much if I'm older and and now I want to start a family.
Yeah.
But that's not 100% of men. There might be that 1% who will take that. You know what I'm saying? So it's more for me, because I feel like, how can I? I could have a kid right now, have a husband, but if I haven't fulfilled myself and I'm not happy with myself.
Alright, so she right now, she's talking about how she feeling, all this shit, right? Now I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I really had to look at, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, because my background and shit. I'm a nigga from the Bronx, you feel me, right? So the Bronx is really the hood, you feel me? So when I really look at, most of the times, like, if you have conversations with guys and stuff like that about would you take a biz with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you all seen that picture. I don't know if I'm a poster. I'm probably not. But it was a really fat woman, right? You know what I'm saying? But she was like, she's making six figures, whoop de whoop whoop da 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 da. She ugly as shit. Keep it a stack. She ugly as shit, big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Then the other side, you had like some IG looking baddies type shit. She got the owl shaped figure and all that. And she got two baby daddies, and the other and another issue's like she's broken type shit. Now, keep it a stack. When I really looked at this shit, like, if you go to like some random guy in the hood and you ask them, they would be thinking about it. Like, they'd really have to think about this shit. Like, would I want to do that? Would I really want to do that? What should I prefer? But you know what I'm saying? Actually, let me change the color to. Let's change the color to blue. Because most of the niggas probably watching this might be blue pill anyway. You feel me? But yeah, I learned that most guys, like, they would really have to plot and think if they're broke. But most rich niggas, they would not have to plot and think. They was like, yeah, I'll take the baddie. Give me the baddie. I'm not taking a fat bitch. Degree. Yo. And I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm in the other category too. I got to debate about this shit and be like, huh. But I could not do no girl with no baby mama. Fuck no.
How can I, you know what I'm saying? How can I necessarily support somebody else?
Well,
How can I?
here's the thing. You don't have a kid yet, so you don't know. We've got a lot of girls on that chase the career, put the career first, try to have a family after, can't do it because they can't find a guy that measures up to their level. They make $100,000 a year, can't find a guy that wants to take them serious, that makes that kind of money. And then they find out, oh shit, this career isn't fulfilling. Because women don't derive the same pleasure from personal success financially and career like men do. Men are designed to work and create. Women are designed.
That's why I also noticed too, which is also true when I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I look at guys and girls like two completely different, and that's just how I look at shit. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever like met like I know a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like I see like older women, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And a lot of the times, like the more times that I see like older women, the ones that are more miserable are women who have like less family. When I say less family, you're probably like, what am I talking about? Basically, I'm talking about this. So you ever met a woman, right? A female who has kids, but she doesn't really have a husband? She's a halfway type shit. She get enough fulfillment from her kids, whoop de whoop doop. So she's halfway type shit. Have you ever met a woman who has a husband and her children, happy as hell all the time? She probably complain about the little rascals moving around the place, but she's most likely happy majority of the time, right? Compared to, you know what I'm saying, a female who has no husband and no kids, they're miserable, bro. I see it whenever I see one. Like, yo, you got some kids? No. What do you focus on? My work. You just look at them and start talking like, oh, okay. It's like a guy who can't have a girl. You get what I'm saying? You look at him like, oh, you one of those? Okay. She one of those.
Be mothers and have a family. That's what we're biologically here for. So if a woman doesn't have a child and a family, a lot of the times it's very difficult for them to get overall fulfillment. Now, are there a lot of girls that can get fulfillment from a career? For sure. Mm-hmm. But most women get fulfillment from a family and children.
And I feel like that's just something
where you get that statistic from? But what about the people that don't want children?
The video we saw, like the old lady who was saying, it's jibber jab. This is bullying and abuse. That's a woman who doesn't have a man, who's just lonely and sad and bored.
But she's not successful either. She doesn't look like she's financially straight. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. If somebody went to college, has a good degree, has a good financial, and they're in their 40s and 50s and they feel in themselves, how can you measure their happiness by them not having a child?
They came on the platform and they cried on air saying, you know what, damn, I fucked up. I thought this is what I wanted. I got
right. How many of them was that?
But also, money buys you comfort and lux and a certain lifestyle, but it doesn't buy you happiness.
Right, but having a child and being poor is not happiness either. They just
no. When a woman has kids, she literally, her whole world.
And that's another thing too. When it comes on to, you know what I'm saying, women and men and things of that nature, right? The way I look at it is like, if you a human being and you have not produced you produced in life, where that means that you might have your own business, things of that nature, but you haven't produced where it came on to having offspring, you really didn't make every type of fulfillment. You get what I'm saying? Whether that be man, woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't produce, the main thing that you were here to do was make kids, and you didn't do that, you didn't really live a fulfilled life. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that you were supposed to do before you died was make more of yourselves. And if you didn't make more of yourselves, how could you say, I had a fulfilled life? Nigga, you didn't. You didn't make more of yourselves. That's simple.
Revolves around.
And I feel like that goes vice versa for men and women. Simple.
The kid. And
really?
You understand, right?
She doesn't care about how much money.
Create videos for your business with hundreds of templates designed to get
the press race of person on the planet right now.
Blacks.
And what gender?
Black women. Black women.
What age?
I don't even think it's black women, honestly. I think it's black men, but I think so. Yeah.
Basically.
All I asked was where are these statistics coming from? The other day, I went on Google and I Googled it, and then there was a study that was shown that it said like 60% of women that it's called childless. I think it's called childless, of women that don't want children. And there was a study that would show that women are happier when they don't have children and they are in their older years. That's all I'm saying. So I just want to know where you get your statistics from.
So, okay, I'll tell you. So there's a couple things. Well, number one, we have a study that shows that, one of the least happy demographics of human being is a woman 42 years old making somewhere between $50,000 to $100,000 a year, childless and unmarried. And then also...
Where the fuck she get her numbers from? What? Have you not seen the stats? God damn, like, what? Like, it's common sense. It's common sense. Have you ever, like, that's like, what? That's one of the most, where'd you just randomly say, yeah, I just saw on the internet, you don't even know where they got the stats from. That just makes you look stupid. Like, shorty, don't do that. Like, don't do that. It's cool to get stats or whatever, but if you don't know where they got the stats from, sometimes it could make yourself look more stupid. She probably saw the shit and just ran with it, but like, yo, shorty, please don't do that, because that's not helping your case at all.
we know
keeping it
that
above.
female life approval ratings have went down as feminism has gotten stronger, right? As feminism become more and more prominent and more women are liberated, less and less women are getting married, less and less women are having children, the birth rates are declining, female unhappiness has been going up alongside it. Then on top of that as well, we know female medication use for anxiety and antidepressant has also been going up steadily alongside. So is that 100% conclusive that women that don't have children and families are not happy? Not 100% conclusive, but there's strong evidence to show that as women have become more and more liberated, their happiness and life approval ratings have gone down alongside it.
I don't want to just use. I know what he said. Like, I agree with majority of things that Myron says and shit like that, but I don't think it's like you can't. It's like you have to say. I look at stuff like how like Jordan Peterson does. Like, people want to, like, it's good that he says it because he has his brand or whatever, he wants to make that image, but to just say like it just sums up to that, or to say, oh, this specifically is one of the main reasons why, it's not a good look in the sense, because how do I say it? I'm taking this shit off too. Yeah, I got my braids back. I know this game. We got the braids back, you feel me? Shorty braided my hair, you feel me? My crush braided my hair. We ain't gonna talk about it. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that because it's like there's so many other reasons why, you know what I'm saying, you know, it declines. In most societies, you know what I'm saying, when people don't have anything physically to worry about, like going to war and stuff like that, people start to worry about other things, you know what I'm saying? What about the products that people eat? Shit like that. So don't say, oh, because women just been liberated, da-da-da-da, that's the main reason. That's one of the main reasons why. It can be, it cannot be, but it's not statistically proven. You feel me? You feel me? It's just all assumptions.
What old cat lady you know is happy? A lady with 20 cats and
Right,
come on.
It's like a stat. I remember
20 cats is not financially stable. That's
it's like my it's like how do I say it? It's like this shit. Like him saying that is like this. My psychology teacher, my principal, he said, do you know the correlation between shark attacks and ice cream? The more people buy ice cream, the more shark attacks happen. What's the correlation? I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to guess. I know this game. Simple. Summer. The weather. More people are outside going to the beach. More people going to eat ice cream. Same thing with shark attacks. Since there are more people outside, more potential to have shark attacks. The correlation, weather. So the same thing that I look at that is like that. Like, they can be completely related to each other. They might not be. They might be related minute. It might be, you know, related a lot. But there's no stats on it.
It's the only difference.
Even if she had $1 million,
if she had $1 million, trust me, she's gonna be happy.
Money doesn't buy you happiness.
It doesn't buy you happiness.
But neither do children, though. Like, I feel like we all are thinking,
Yeah.
We need to stop pushing this narrative.
Family does.
Can I finish?
Alright, these bitches is making too much. These bitches is making too much noise, bro. Or too much rah rah, bro. Too much rah rah in my ear, bro.
Their own justification of what would bring them happiness. You know, like, not everyone has this whole narrative, like, oh, I'm gonna have kids, I'm gonna raise them, I'm gonna get married, and this is gonna be my life. You know what I mean? So I can see where you guys are coming from by saying, okay, what man wants a 30-year-old, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not saying that I want to have kids. What if I don't? You know what I mean?
That's fine. Okay. That's
so,
fine.
like, I feel like this whole, like, oh, if you don't have kids and you're not planning to do this, and that, you're not gonna be happy.
If I'm not gonna say anything. All I want to say is this: if you're a female and you don't want to have kids, I just find that crazy because it's like that's your one superpower. Like, imagine your superpower is like I can make more of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a cool ass thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deal with the cons of it every single month of going through a menstrual cycle, and you know what I'm saying. The reason why is it's like Superman. No, it's like Sonic. You know what I'm saying? Sonic has super speed, right? Or like Luffy, super speed, whatever case may be. but them two motherfuckers can't swim. That's their trade off. So y'all have the power to breathe life and bring all that shit. Trade off is that y'all get cramps and pains once a month and y'all bleed once a month. So it's like you take all the pain, but you're not taking the pleasure that comes with it. It's like, what the fuck you got the superpower for, bitch? You're not using it. God damn.
That whole narrative is a fallacy.
So you would never want to have kids?
At this point, I don't think I want kids, to be honest.
At this point, like
I'm
you
not
said,
I'm not a cat fan either.
Like you said,
I'm not a cat fan either. They're
What do you like? The fuck?
I like my happiness.
You gotta understand.
I worked a long time to find my happiness, and at this point of my life, I am so proud of the person that I am, and I love that.
That's good for you, but I need you to understand that your personal experience does not necessarily reflect the reality.
Okay.
So you might say, I don't need kids to feel fulfilled, but the reality is an overwhelming majority of women.
We're talking about my reality. I'm talking about me.
We're talking about everyone.
Right. I want to everyone has kids.
You can't.
We do not care about your experience. Fast forward. 30 seconds is good, right? Yep. She should shut about it. Yep.
Together, they're about to get married. They've been together 15 years. Okay, so now both of them hit 40, right? They're married. They have their kids. Everything. Now, is it okay for her 40-year-old to say, "Well, I want a 25-year-old now"? Is that what you're saying?
What? I'm glad I'm not the only one lost. I'm like,
wait, did you not?
I didn't understand the question. I think everyone else is confused too.
How, okay, you guys are saying that what person wants a 40-year-old, right?
Yes.
That's what you're saying. So she's married to somebody, right? So when they both turn 40, because they're not 40 yet. So at 40, when he turns 40, is he going to look at her and say, damn, I want a 25-year-old?
Yeah, but they're already together. She's not with somebody right now.
Yeah, I think you're missing the point that she's given him his best years.
Yes.
She's given him her best years, and there's a level of respect that's going to come alongside that because they've been together for a very long time. You can't conflate that with someone that's 30 years old, single, ready to settle down now, and trying to find a guy that's also at that same level.
Okay, I have no idea what they're talking about and what does this have to relate to the reason why life is on easy mode for attractive women. This has nothing. We're gonna fast forward it again. God damn it.
Full happiness, but then they go and get divorces,
Yeah,
right? Because they're not happy.
Women
But
don't
for
really
what makes them happy? Not having a kid, you're saying don't make you happy, and then being married and having kids, then you're still not happy. So where's the happiness? So you might as well do what you want to do what you feel like you want to do, what's right for you. Go build your career. Go, you know what I'm saying? Have your life, because either way, you're gonna end up unhappy.
She's miserable.
You're literally arguing everything against what we're saying, which is fine. I'm just saying it's not always about you, Diamond, right?
Damn.
Listen, you're always close to yourself, which I understand.
Nah, people is wildin'.
Most women, is it a
Black
choice between
lemur.
a career, being by themselves, being independent,
GG's.
or a man that loves them, takes care of them with a family?
Take the man.
They might choose a
And
man
they're
and
still
family.
gonna end up unhappy
And that's what's been projected onto us. I really feel like a lot of women, yes, they can be mothers, but are they meant to be mothers?
No.
No. We push this that children equate happiness. Okay, if I keep the child, he's gonna be with me. You know what I'm saying? We push these things and we think that in reality this is what's gonna make us happy, and it's not. And it's
The stats
unfortunate.
show that he will stay with you. Actually,
Here's what they're trying to
it's
say.
the women that overwhelmingly initiate the divorce. 80%.
Yeah,
because of how they
don't
feel
know who they are.
But
Yeah, I feel like, and a lot of it has to do with, I feel like a lot of women have kids early, and nothing against women who have kids at younger ages, but I feel like women should know themselves and know the responsibility that comes with having a child and having a marriage. And
No. Personally, I believe females should honestly, this is just my opinion. I don't get mad at y'all when y'all have y'all dumbass opinions. Don't get mad for me when y'all feel like my opinion is stupid. But personally, I just feel like it really comes down to females just not having any father majority of the times. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, how do I say it? When females don't have fathers, they're most likely to do something that would lead to them getting pregnant, for example, like having sex at an early age. You feel me? Like, I read a study. I learned that like back in the day, like people were way more sexually active than the people my age, right? Like compared to like time from like the 80s to now, which I find is like crazy, right? Because I'm looking at my school as like, yo, like this is true because everybody in my school is doing something. You feel me? But when I actually, you know what I'm saying, you know, hear like old heads' opinions, like, man, bro, it was mad hard to get shit back then when I was like y'all age, because everyone had a father. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a father. It was mad hard to get some back then. Everyone had their dad and shit. It's hard to get a girl and shit. Because they all, you know, everyone had curfew and shit like that. Couldn't be outside like that. Everyone had their father. So I feel like a lot of it stems from them not having a father, not having that right guidance, you feel me? You know? Also moral compasses. The majority of these girls go to church. I doubt it.
And supporting and caring to a man and being a wife before they jump into something that they cannot be fully committed to because they don't even know to what extent that means.
Right, and then they're bad mothers and they raise bad children.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just times are different too. I think a lot of people think archaically, back in the day, people get married at 18, 19 years old and the women stayed home, took care of the kids. That was normal. But now, since times are changing, people are going to school, so it's older. So 24 is really young now.
It is.
And that's prime time for childbirth. I mean, I had a kid at 24, so I can't really say much about that. But I can feel that from other women that...
I don't know how old you are. You look like you probably like in your early 30s, late 20s. You have a kid. What the are you doing on Fresh and Fit, bro? What are you doing? This is she want to live her best life. She want to be in Miami, getting piped. You can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. What the Is she still in contact with her baby daddy? Are they like a thing? Probably not. Because what man wants to deal with the bit that be on Fresh and Fit? Like, how do you get here? Like, how do you get here? How do you go from, I had a kid at 24 to being on Fresh and Fit at what, like 30? God damn. What's the 6 years been like? What's the 6 years been like for that little nigga?
That's still really young. You just graduated college. Some people, you're just trying to figure yourself out and find someone. I got lucky. I found someone at 15, so of course that person grew, and then I was able to have a kid comfortably at 24, not find someone at 21, 22 in my prime years, and then want to have a kid by 24. I mean, I think that's unreasonable. Absolutely. And that's why that's an issue that men expect us to have kids at 24 when you know, like, what are you going to do? I mean...
Oh, wait, she got a ring on the left. Oh, my fault, shorty, you married. My fault. You know what? I take everything back. If she married, that's her husband. He know what he doing. He had it locked since 15. He said, I want her. He got it. I heard a little bit of background. I'm more well informed now. I'm going to leave you alone. Ma'am, I'm going to leave you alone. Your husband, don't shoot me. I will commit it. I'll call it a hate crime.
I'm going to meet you, and a year later we're going to have kids. No,
with all due respect, reality doesn't give a fuck about being reasonable. The reality is that, anyway. Like life isn't fair, man. Like, I get it. Like, oh my God, this sucks that I have to, like, you know, find a guy, young, whatever. Sorry. Hey, man, I don't make the rules. I just report them. Social constructs don't adhere to reality. What's the social construct? Push a family back, wait a while, you can have a kid later on in life. That sounds great on paper, but what do we know? Well, by the time you're 30, most of your eggs are gone. By the time you're 35, it's a high-risk pregnancy. So, can you still have still have a child at a higher age? Yes, you can. But the probability of that child coming to term healthy without any type of defects, slim. Mm-hmm. So it comes down to, what do you really want to do? Is your career and your personal happiness more important than birthing a child that's going to come out functioning well and healthy?
Their majority of girls. Yeah, their happiness is way worth more than that, because you see it all the time, bro. Women put themselves before their kids nowadays, bro. They keep their kids away from their baby fathers a lot. You know what I'm saying? They have kids, they still go outside drinking, smoking. You know how many females I've seen that I know of They be smoking blunts back and forth. They be siphoning with their mother. Son, same thing. Weird, bro.
Some girls say, I'm willing to take the chance, which if you are, that's fine. But I just want women to understand that your choices when you're young and beautiful definitely do have some consequences on you later on in life. That's all. I just want women to understand the uncomfortable truth, which is this.
That was an interesting video. I don't know why the hell they titled that. Probably just to get clickbaits and, you know, Sneaker was in the video. Shout out my nigga Sneaker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that video really... That video was a weird one from Fresh and Fit. Usually, like, I'm not saying the video had to be like some crazy shit, but at least, you know what I'm saying, have some, at least make it be interesting. That shit was boring as hell. You know what I'm saying? Fresh and Fit's not usually boring. I'm gonna like this shit anyway because I fuck with them niggas. Fuck with what they do for, like, you know, individuals, you know what I'm saying? With making money, things of that nature. But if you like this video, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe. Anyways, it's been your boy Can't Notice. A Notice Gang, stay a Notice Gang. I am out.